Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? My name is Thomas and I will conduct the following webinar for you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, I will be very happy to answer them as fully as I can, in as many details as I can. I'm a trader and analyst with Olymp and been trading for pretty much close to 10 years. Been trading different instruments, been trading different stock exchanges, different everything. So I would like to know if everyone can see me and can hear me. I will be at your command, at your disposal for the next 45 minutes. And today is the day of one of my favorite trading strategies. So this trading strategy is called Kind Martin, and I do love this strategy because first of all, it is very simple, and secondly, it pretty much allows you to open many trades, and it belongs to the so-called trending strategies category. All right, so we have a number of strategies where we have trending indicators, and this strategy is one of them. So please write something in the chat so I can see that I'm visible and I'm audible and that you're with me, and as many questions as you can. That will be really appreciated. Here, bro. Hey, thank you. Can I see your active trades? Well, yes, you can see my active trades. So I have, okay, so this trade will be closing right now. This is it's a 4-hour trade that I opened. And actually, guys, that's like this is a brilliant trade, I think. Not because it's closing with a profit, but because the setup was amazing. So the setup was here. It was a double top formation on the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, so outcut. And as you can see, that was like a very perfect trade, and I'm cashing in another $270 in profits. So I have another trade, this one GBP USD, so the pound against the US dollar, which I opened in the upwards direction. So that was a kind of like a breakout situation. Breakout formation. What else? My Bitcoin trade in the upwards direction. I think the asset was really oversold, and because we dropped from we dropped 4,000, pretty much 10% without any pullbacks. So I think it's kind of imminent, a pullback. Then my next trade is CHF-JPY, so the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen, and this trade is in the downwards direction because there was a multiple top formation, so 1, 2, like double top or maybe triple top, it depends. And my latest trade I opened on gold, and this trade is in the duration of 5 hours in the upwards direction, so we are trading right above $2,000 per troy ounce, and I think we have pretty good chances of going further upwards towards the towards 2000, so 2050 area. Why for our trade 4 hours I need trades less than this duration? Hey guys, so basically I will put it like this, all right? So every trader, there are multiple reasons for that. So first of all, I have different durations. So I open trades sometimes that last 1 minute, and sometimes I have trades. I keep trades that last something like 10 days, 15 days, a few months, a few years. So I have, like I said, I have a portfolio of different assets, different trades, different exchanges. So you can totally, the longer you stay in this business, in this activity, trading, the more you stop using short-term trades and you switch to long-term trades. So first of all, let me go ahead and explain today's trading strategy, which is Kind Martin. So it is available for advanced traders and for our expert traders. And all right, here's a brief explanation here. It's a brief tutorial, so you can check it out. And And then, yeah, it's 1 minute. So exactly what you asked me for. So let's go. And so duration is 3 minutes. And here is my first trade. So this is a trade in the downwards direction on gold, even though I have a long-term trade in the upwards direction. But there is nothing wrong with, kind of like combining them. And the signal with this trade comes, so I have two signals, right? The first signal comes from the parabolic SAR indicator, and it indicates that the price should go down because the parabolic SAR dots are now placed above the current price. And second, I get a confirmation from the MACD indicator with the properties of 7, 14, and 5. And this indicator, whenever its area is located under the zero line, that's the signal for a down trade. All right? So, what will be my next trade? Okay, my next trade, let's open EuroCAD. Okay, so I open trades quickly. I don't really think too much about like opening a trade. Whenever I see a signal, I open a trade because the signal is there, and why would I want to skip it? Okay, so sometimes overthinking is kind of leads you to negative results in trading. So you see a signal and you open a trade. Okay, that's it. So let's. This signal is a little bit controversial here. And there is no signal here on commodity composite index because we have this. So the parabolic indicator tells me to open up trades, and the MACD is now situated under the middle line. So that's a signal for a down trade. Okay, so I want a more clear signal. Okay, it can be a signal like this one. So the pound, and as you can see, the combination of the MACD indicator together with the parabolic SAR indicator, they pretty much predicted all this downwards move, and there was a possibility to open many trades. Finally, I'm in your live stream. Nice. Welcome, CryptoCube. Anyone want to cover martingale? Well, yeah, I mean, is there like a specific way of doing martingale talking about? Right, so gold, 15 seconds to go on this trade. Let's watch closely how this trade closes. All right, I was kind of close to a win, but most of the time this asset stayed in the negative area. All right, so that was my first trade, and we can see that there was a lot of volatility on the market today. Like, I mean, just as during the previous 2 weeks, and I mean probably 2 months or 3 months. Well, I think the markets have been so volatile recently, and I mean, like, probably so many years, 2-3 years. I mean, like, since 2017, the markets have been unstoppable. Prices always going up or going down, and yeah. Right. Let's try my next trade. Is going to be on Europe Composite Index, a trade in the downwards direction, because the parabolic SAR is situated above the price, so it pretty much creates this pressure for down trade, down move, and the MACD indicator is also indicating downwards movement. So a reversal on GBP USD. So even though I have a down trade, now I can open an up trade here as well. So that's kind of like the combining two signals on one asset, because the signal from the strategy is now a different one. So where is my GBP? Okay, so 22 seconds to go on this one. 10 seconds to go. It'll be very, very interesting if both of them close with a profit eventually. That'll be fun. So this trade closes with a profit. Now, yes, AUD JPY. Let's do it. It's an up trade here. It's a signal for an up trade basically, because the parabolic SAR is here. It's trading under the current price, and the MACD area is also above the middle line. So yeah, that's a signal for an up trade. Don't like the signal here. Brent, wow, look at this, $113. Wow. We have not seen such prices since 2014, I guess. So 8 years, and now the oil prices are back. Okay, and let's open a trade in the upwards direction on BDIX, so the basic dollar index. How's my trade here doing? Maybe reversal will come in later, and we can also open another trade in the downwards direction here. So in addition to the previous one, because we are still going down and the signal is there. So the signals are there. So this trade is closing with a profit. And this one is kind of pushing upwards right now, so nice. Yeah, let's give it a try. So the euro against the Japanese, the Japanese pound, the Great Britain pound, the British pound. Okay, no win here, unfortunately. Have a look at my closed trade. So, okay. Okay, so the euro against the Australia dollar. Let's go down. What is the signal you're referring to? So, guys, once again, how to read signals, how to get signals from this strategy? So, a signal for down trade appears when the parabolic SAR dots are above the chart. So, as long as they are above the chart, and the MACD line or the MACD area is located under the middle line, so like in this example, you can open trades in the downwards direction pretty much at any point of this situation. So you don't you could do it on this candlestick, the next candlestick, and pretty much any time, as long as these conditions are there, as long as these signals are there. So you just go ahead and open a trade. There isn't like a super specific moment where you need to open like the exact moment to open a trade. So as long as the conditions are there, you just go ahead and open trades. Okay. So wow, we might see might get a signal on gold soon. Okay, so reversal here, unfortunately. The Euro GBP and the Euro AUD. All right, let's wait for these trades to close, and then I will proceed with my next trades. Guys, while I'm waiting for these other trades to close, so here's a brief story about Forex. So this strategy is also applicable for Forex. So one difference is that when you trade Forex, you want to be analyzing charts with higher time frames, like 1 hour, maybe 4 hours, and maybe even daily. Okay, so with these, so like right now I'm looking at the GBP USD chart with a 4-hour time frame, and I can see that pretty much we could open so many like these trades here, starting with the second dot or maybe the third dot, maybe the fourth dot of the parabolic SAR indicator, and the MACD was telling us that the price will probably go down all along. So the point is that you can really use these strategies for. Okay, so this one unfortunately, kind of like an unfortunate event when the price closes with a 1 pip difference, but okay, let's give it a try once again. Another trade in the downwards direction because the pressure from the bears still prevails here. So we have the MACD area and the parabolic SAR dots. And on the Euro GBP asset, we have a contradicting signal because the parabolic SAR pretty much is telling us to open trades downwards in the downwards direction, and the MACD indicator is pointing upwards in the upward direction. So we should wait. So going back to that question about 3-hour and 4-hour trades, well, in my opinion, this, well, I mean, like if you ask anyone, anyone of, say, hedge fund managers, what kind of duration of trades would you recommend? Everyone's gonna say, everyone's gonna tell you not less than, like a week or maybe months, because the big money is made on the long distance. Because like imagine, okay, let's imagine you trade Forex, okay? You trade Forex and you trade on Bitcoin. So imagine you bought here and you sold the next week with a, say, a 50% profit. You bought it here in July 2017 at, say, 2,000, and then you sold it the next month at 4,000. Okay, you made a $100, 100% profit. But imagine if you bought it here and then you sold it here. So you waited a few more months. Or you didn't sell here and you kind of waited all along and then you sold it somewhere around here. So you made a, I don't know, something like a 1,000, so 2,000% rate of return. So I would say even though our platform and many other platforms in particular, they don't really have any kind of like minimum duration. So some platforms, they don't have the minimum duration at all. Us, we do have the minimum duration of 1 minute for trades. But in my opinion, the sooner you switch to long-term trades, the better your overall performance will be. It's just, I mean, like I've explained it many times, and the truth is that like when we trade within 1 minute time frame, we oftentimes are in the power of market noise. Like here, I mean, like it's like your trade stays in the, or my trade was in the positive area, and then on the last seconds it just like reverses. And well, I mean, like if you analyze charts at, say, one hour time frame, I mean, like even this news, there was this news that came out 1 hour ago, 1.5 hours ago, so they're not really gonna affect your trades that much. So for example, say you shorted this asset, so you shorted the euro against the Australian dollar, and you stayed maybe here in the trade, and then you closed this trade on a pullback. So you could have made with so much less effort and so much less nerves spent and wasted. You could have made so much more profit. That's why most of my trades, they are in the duration of, say, 2-3 hours. I still do trades. I still do make trades that last a few minutes, maybe 1 minute sometimes, but probably all of my money, I make so much more money comes from my long-term trades and not these short-term trades. So guys, one more trade on gold, now in the downwards direction. Even though I've been a little bit unlucky with the current trends that that made my trades close with a loss, unfortunately. Okay, so the once again the pound GBP USD. So we have a signal for an up trade. So let's go ahead and open this trade. It's going to be an up trade. Okay, guys. So once again, why did I open this? So let me go ahead and repeat the logic behind this strategy. So in this strategy, we have two indicators. The first one is called the parabolic indicator, and it appears on the chart in the form of these purple dots. So these purple dots, they can be placed either under the chart or above the chart. That is defined by the mathematical formula behind this, indicator. And it has a certain logic, and that is why sometimes they are placed above the chart and sometimes they are placed under the chart. So that basically is determined by the current situation on the asset. And the next indicator, so indicator number 2 in this strategy, is called the MACD. So when the MACD area is above the chart, is above the middle line, so we only have one line here, which is this horizontal line that has a kind of like this value of 0, like in the middle, in the very middle. And when we are above this line, that is a signal for an up trade. Next, we need to combine it with the signal from the parabolic indicator. If the parabolic dots are under the chart, that gives us a signal for an up trade. So we combine the signal from the MACD indicator together with the signal from the parabolic indicator, and if they both are looking in the same direction, if they are both looking upwards, then we open a trade in the upwards direction. And we can do it even right now. Okay, so let me I think we can go ahead and open a trade, one more trade here in the upwards direction, because the signal is still there. Okay, so let's wait. We are in the middle of the hour. So in the middle of each hour, we have a little bit more volatility. So like, as you can see, so the technical analysis breaks usually around the middle of each hour. And we can see that this asset is now going upwards. Yeah, like this one. Well, I mean, like, of course, I opened these trades according to the trading strategy, according to Kind Martin's strategy. But this huge candlestick appears on the chart because of the mid-hour trading. So a good question from Mustafa. How often can I catch a move of 1 per 5 or 1 per 7 risk to reward ratio as a beginner in Forex? What's the optimal one? So, in my opinion, well, first of all, it depends on your trading strategy. And for Forex trades, I strongly recommend trending trading strategies. And in the beginning, as a default, I recommend using the ratio of 1 to 4 or 1 to 3. So it means that stop loss, one take profit equals to 3 stop losses, or maybe 4 stop losses. And I mean, the only way you can find out is basically opening many trades. So you need to open 10, maybe 15 trades. So don't be in a rush, don't be in a hurry. Just set yourself a plan. Maybe, for example, for this week, you need to open 10 trades. I mean, like, it's today and tomorrow. Okay, maybe for next week, set yourself a plan to open 20 trades on Forex and to try and get this ratio. And you don't have to open even these trades in big amounts of money. If you are a beginner and you acknowledge this, so all you need now is you need some practice. You need some practical results. You need something to start to begin with. So once you begin, once you get some experience and some trades, some results, then you can analyze these results and see whether this strategy works for you or not. So, because without looking at your trades, I cannot really make any conclusion. And then you will see how often you are actually able to reach this ratio, so 1 per 4. So another trade on the euro CAD now is in the upwards direction. So we have this parabolic SAR support on the bottom, and we have the MACD area above the middle line. So that gives us a trade for an up trade. A big drop on the USD JPY. Right, let's give it a try on commodity composite index. So we have a fresh new wave, possibly. Possibly we can have a maybe next 10 to 15 candlesticks will close under the parabolic SAR, and that this new downtrend will continue. And we can open another trade. Again, in the downwards direction, because the signal is still there. The signal didn't change. It did not change, and we still have the parabolic SAR above the chart, above the current price, and the MACD area is also signaling us for a down trade here. Now, euro CAD. So we had this downwards push, and now we are going up, right? So quick change of sentiment. So this strategy is called Kind-Martin strategy, and you can find this strategy in our trading strategies tab in this list of trading strategies. So it's right here against next to the green chevron, and it is a advanced traders strategy. All right, so 40 seconds to go on this one. I have 2 active trades on commodity composite index, so we can wait until these close. Wow. And possibly I can add up an additional trade to this. Yeah, let's do it again. So like I said, this might be a beginning of a strong downwards trend. So we can basically open many trades, a few trades, so you don't have to just limit yourself with one trade. As long as the signal is there, you can open multiple trades. So one signal, multiple trades. It's kind of like that, just like this. And nice. So my next trade, my second trade on commodity composite index closes with a profit. And I now have 6 winning trades so far. So guys, with trading strategies, you might oftentimes find yourself in a situation where you might end up with a series of trades closing either in red or in green, and so I mean, like, if you trade with fixed amount of money normally, that is fine. But if you use martingale principle, so that might be a problem, because normally with martingale you don't want to have like long sequences of, like, say, even winning trades or losing trades. So you always want to be in this situation where you have maybe 2 winning trades, 1 losing trades, 2 winning trades, 1 losing trade, something like this. So you don't want to have these very long, say, sequences of like negative trades. So that's maybe one like thing to kind of take into consideration before actually using martingale. So it's again commodity composite index, and can I cancel this trade? No, I cannot cancel that trade. So the Euro USD. All right, let's have a look how these trades close. All right, so I think now the signal is gone and we have reversed, and we can see that by the position of the parabolic SAR. Okay, so no more signal right now. Bitcoin, all right. Ooh. Made a push for 40,000 and then dropped back. So it was reflected in basic altcoin index. What will be my next trade? Okay, so let's try opening a trade on Euro GBP. So we have this parabolic SAR dots above the price, and the MACD area is under the middle line. What's your common currency always you trade? Well, I think you can only pay attention to the Euro USD, the GBP USD, asset, also gold, Bitcoin, oil, and everything else is like, Euro AD, USD, JPY, you know, things like that. Maybe, yeah, the yen, and maybe those like the majors, right? We have 5 major currencies. We have the euro, the US dollar, the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar, the Japanese yen, and then we have the Swiss franc, and then we have cross currencies, right? Where we have a currency pair of CHF JPY, so the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. But they all the exchange rates are coming from, say, USD CHF and USD JPY. So it's like that's how you get CHF JPY, by this proportion. So what was my point? That I don't really watch. I mean, I watch stocks, but I don't really watch, for example, something like AUD and ZD. I don't always know their exact exchange rate, and I don't really follow them that thoroughly. Of course, Nasdaq, some stocks like Apple stock, Amazon, these things I know. So Google, of course, Facebook, you know, things like that. But I don't really watch any particular currency pairs. Yeah, of course, you watch Bitcoin price, Ethereum price, you know, things like that. But when it comes to individual currencies, then I don't think I don't think it's worth you know, like giving it a lot of attention. Okay, so GBP USD, guys. Now I want to do what I do almost in every webinar. I want to now open maybe a few more trades, and then yeah, also DAX, so the German index. The Euro CHF, Euro NZD. So once again, the signal is here, the parabolic SAR dots, and the MACD area is under the middle line. So Ethereum, wow, look at this. Wow, what happened? Ethereum is dropping. Some news on the cryptocurrencies probably came out. Right. So Sakdev says in our chat, my loss is $1,000. Okay. So when you face huge losses, like probably this sounds like this amount is very big for you. So probably piece of advice number 1 is to always control your risks and to never trade with, you know, amounts like something, you know, like, I mean, it is of course easier said than done, but you don't want to be trading with amounts that you cannot afford losing. Okay, what I mean by this is, so for example, if your monthly income is around $1,000 and this money goes into, you know, like buying food, going out a few times a month, maybe saving a little bit of this money. So probably everyone has a few hundred maybe left out of this 1,000 after you've paid all your bills and after you've, you know, like spent money for food and things like that, entertainment. You get you are left with say $200. So maybe this $200 you can set aside and invest, invest maybe in Olymp trading platform, and you can trade with this money. But you don't want to be, say, depositing $500, and because if you lose this money, then you cannot pay all your bills this month. So this is my point here, guys. You've got to be trading in the comfort zone. Okay, you cannot allow you know, like spending more than you can afford. So guys, I will now start counting my trades. So I had a nice start, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 losing trades. this webinar, and my winning trades are, okay, so these two are closing with a profit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I have a 50-50 ratio. So 24 trades. I opened 24 trades, and half of them closed with a profit, half of them closed with a loss. Okay, I did open many trades. I was trading quite fast, quite swiftly. Well, basically, yeah, my job was to show you as many trading signals as I could during the given time that I had. So, well, thank you very much for your attention. I hope you enjoyed my trading and you can learn from some good things and some maybe things that I probably could have done better, and that you can, in general, improve your trading and keep improving trading all the time. So thanks for watching my webinar, and I will see you next Thursday. See you soon, guys, and have good profits and enjoy trading. See you.